Alright guys, welcome to my chest day. I'm going to be putting you guys through my mainly chest and bicep workout. So I'm only doing one plate here. I'm just starting out, getting ready for my next set. So I'm only going to do like 3 to 5 reps, just getting blood to the chest, warming up my shoulders and my joints. Same thing here. I went straight to 225 instead of 185 just because I've reached that level of strength. As you can see, I'm getting a little bit more explosive, getting closer to my top set. Here I do 275. The belt comes out. There's not really that big of a difference with the belt. It's a preference thing. I ask for a spotter here just because when I unrack it, the bar's really far back, so it's gonna mess up my first rep. So now I have my top set. I wanted to get at least 5, but after the second rep right here, the bar started spinning and super shaky. I just really dislike these bars. So I was like, you know what, I don't want to waste all my I don't want to waste my energy. Let's go to Incline Dumbbell. So here I start just warming up with the 100s, really focusing on a slow eccentric, fully stretching the chest, exploding on the way up. Now we got the 130s. We got a small sized human on each arm. This is where the big boy weight happens, boys and girls. So same thing, form does not, we do not sacrifice the form just because we got some heavy dumbbells, okay? And yes, I know I'm not really tucking in my elbows, so I'm getting a little bit more mid-chest and upper, but nonetheless, I'm still getting a very good contraction. Road to 150s. I feel like if I did 150s, I would have got at least 1, you know? Ooh, pump cover coming off, tank top inbound, showing the pump, you know? Only 2 sets really of chest so far. Not too shabby if I say so myself. Still doing the 130s, not increasing or decreasing the weight. I want to get the same exact set as I just did. There's some white powder on the ground behind me. I'm not going to say anything, but it might be cocaine that I just did before the set. Don't quote me at that. But it certainly is helping me get some more reps. Here my cameraman / spotter always yells me to do one more after I just went a failure. It's like, what, you want me to pull more reps out of my ass or what? But I do appreciate that intensity. Moving on to chest flies. This is my last chest movement. I like finishing on flies because it feels really good, just stretching the chest after you do a lot of pressing. I only do 1 set here. I've already did 3 sets in total of chest, so just gonna do 1 set here. A total of 4 sets for chest. It's not about, oh, add more sets, you're gonna get a bigger chest, or add drop sets, add all of these intensifiers. Is just literally adding more volume, when in fact you're supposed to be focusing on intensity and also frequency. So even though I'm only doing 4 sets, a lot of you might be like, 4 sets, I do 10. It's about the intensity and also how many times a week you hit that muscle. So I checked the pump after chest. Just getting pumps on this bulk is really just an ego boost, and I'm actually more on a lean bulk instead of a bulk. I'm only on 200 calories over my maintenance, so it's a very lean, clean bulk. The goal is to only gain muscle along with some water. I'm trying to minimize fat, otherwise my new nickname's gonna have to be Butterball or Porky, and nobody wants that. So then we move on to biceps. After chest, I like doing biceps because if I did triceps, they're already kind of fatigued from doing chest, whereas biceps, I haven't even hit them at all, so they're pretty much stress free. So I start with preacher curl unilateral. I like starting on my weak point. My left bicep is a little bit smaller than my right one, so I start with it. So I finish on the 7th rep right here, and immediate without rest, I go to my right one to match the 7 reps, and I don't rest because my right one is bigger than my left one. So as long as I match the 7 reps, it's going to even out the imbalance over time. So for my sets, I usually do reps from 4 to 8. I don't really go above 8 unless the machine is really too light. But 8 isn't really a magic number. It's not like, oh, you should never go above 8 or you're gonna lose gains. It's just reaching that higher volume threshold where you don't really need that more volume. You're going to get adequate mechanical tension from 4 reps and 5 reps, so why do higher reps? A set of 15 reps provides the same stimulus as a set of 5 reps. but the only difference is the set of 15 is going to give you a little bit more fatigue. So why would you do higher reps when you can do lower reps and not get fatigued as much? So when you do your next set, you can provide a greater force compared to if you did a higher volume set or a higher rep set. And no, it's not because I'm scared of the fatigue demon and the fatigue demon is gonna take away all of my gains. It's because we now know that muscle isn't built by breaking it down and building it back up, or it's not built by constant tears. It's built through mechanical tension. Now I'm moving on to a hammer curl on the preacher. This is gonna focus more on the brachialis. I'm doing it also on the preacher curl, just so my form can get more strict and I can't really cheat my way up. I'm only doing one set here, and I think I got 4 or 5 on the sets. Also, another tip for you guys, when you're doing dumbbell preacher curls like this, hammer grip, you want to put your hand at the top of the dumbbell. That way your forearm gets taken out of the movement and it's only your bicep. Whereas if you had your hand in the middle of the dumbbell, you're using your forearm to stabilize the dumbbell and also your bicep. Yes, I know I said this was a chest workout with some biceps, but we had to do a little shoulders at the end. The reason I'm doing shoulders at the end is because my shoulders are a strong point. So this bulk, the focus is going to be mainly my arms. My arms need to catch up to my chest and shoulders, and that's just how it is. So I'm only doing 2 sets on this machine. I'm still training them to failure. I'm still training them hard. They're just at the end of my workout. I'm not really focusing on them. I'm doing 2 sets here, no more than 10 reps. This machine really isolates the side delts. I use straps on this so my grip doesn't give out before my side delts do, because obviously I'm not trying to train my grip in this machine, I'm trying to train my lateral raises. So when I use straps, it makes me go to failure without giving up on my grip. And that marks the end of my voiceover for my chest day. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is basically what I do whenever I'm hitting chest mainly with some biceps and shoulders. But typically I do a high frequency split, like an upper, lower, and full body. Today I just wanted to film a day where if I wanted to train chest, this is exactly what I would do with some biceps and shoulders. So try it out, let me know what you guys think. As for the update on the bulk, I think I started my bulk around 200 pounds. I don't know exactly what weight it was, but typically I'm around 217 to 220. I'm definitely noticed a strength increase on all my lifts. Always end a session off with cardio. I do Stairmaster because all I need is 15 minutes of like level 8, and it's gonna burn me the same amount of calories as 30 minutes of treadmill. And I don't really enjoy cardio, so I'm just trying to get it done. So 15 minutes is all I need. Thanks for watching, guys, and let me know if you tried this workout and how it was, and what else you guys want to see next.